Hello, and welcome to the Happy Hearts. It's Friday night. Let me give you a little tour. I'll go to this camera here. Hello. So it's taken quite a while to set up all of this tonight, and I'm still not sure that I'm even live. But I'm going to talk you through all of this process at in a moment, because I think you might find it interesting if you are interested in YouTube live streaming. Uh, so we are on a YouTube Creator Academy course quiz. Every Friday night we do this. I try to upload a video every Friday, and I've been mostly successful. We're on week 7 now. And then I got to this afternoon and I just thought, why not do it live? Because it's going to be so much easier to edit because there will be no retakes. And maybe I could just leave the video out there. So if you are watching, and I can't see, if I punch it up here, I'll talk you through my setup in a minute and explain why I can't put comments on screen this week. Hey, we've got Mr. Drummer. Hello. I don't know. I think this is the first time I've seen a comment from you. Thank you for thank you for the comments. This is going to be really rambly, and I'm going to see if anyone can make it through to the actual quiz. We are going to do a quiz. We're going to do a YouTube Creator Academy quiz, and it's all about channel analytics. I thought I'd save the exciting one for the live occasion, and I believe that I'm going up against something quite big on BBC One tonight. So this is the night to go live. Do you know your way around your YouTube channel analytics? You and I are going to learn everything about who's watching and what's working. There's this thing called the YouTube Creator Academy. I can put it on screen now. And if you've not seen these quizzes before, basically there's this free site that YouTube give us, and it's where we can learn about every single aspect of YouTube for free. And there are 40 courses. Here's what they look like. I'll just scroll down now. This is the home page. You can go there while you're watching this. It's Creator Academy, one word, .youtube.com, and it should take you to this screen. Now, this is what the 40 courses look like. Let's see if I can show you these. So I thought this was a brilliant idea a couple of months ago. I thought, why don't I do every single course in the YouTube Creator Academy? I'll do one a week. That sort of take me through the year. And basically, I will learn everything there is to know about YouTube from the horse's mouth, as it were. Turns out there were several problems with this plan. We are going to do the quiz. We're going to do the quiz. There's 17 questions tonight, but I've got to talk you through all of this because I don't know which way to go after tonight, and you might be able to help me. So the idea of this is that at the end of each course, there's usually an exam. And we do this as a game show and a quiz that you and I can play along and answer the questions and see if we can pass the course together. Like, I've even got my British game show LWT t-shirt. That was the logo that would play out in front of any quiz on a Friday night when I was growing up. So I'm in the spirit. And if you're watching this around the world, maybe it's not Friday night where you are, but we've got a Friday night spirit here in the Happy Hearts. So here are the problems, and you might be able to help me through this. This live stream is going to go out as a video, so leave a comment if you have any pointers or any advice. But basically, my big problems are this. Firstly, it takes ages to edit. I shoot for about an hour, and it takes me about 2 days to edit the video down to about 8 minutes because of all the graphics and questions. So it's not going that well on the edit fronts because I get one out every week and then they're watched by about 20 people, which I'm really grateful for. But I'd rather speak to you 20 diehard channel subscribers directly in real time. And I will have a look at the chat in a minute. We'll go through any comments that come in. So that's problem number 1, is the edit. The second problem is that not all 40 courses have an exam. Um, so I don't know if I can just grab a random one to show you. How about building a global channel? No. Some of these, like establish your fan base. Some of these, they've just literally got 2 pages on and not even any questions or a quiz. Um, the last problem that I have is that some of the courses are for creators who have 10,000 subscribers, and I'm not on that heady treadmill yet. Let me show you. Let me show you stories. So this is an example. I can move myself over to the other side. That took me an hour to work out this afternoon. So YouTube stories was great. It'd be great to do this course, wouldn't it? Because then we'd be able to post stories. They're like these little Instagrammy, TikToky things that go into the homepage on a mobile. But turns out you can only do this if you have 10,000 subscribers. So I don't know how I'm going to do this course exam and actually turn that into a video. I think in my head, I'm thinking if I drag this out and try and somehow get to 10,000 subscribers by September, then maybe we could start to do these courses. But I think that might be a bit of a stretch. So that is, I mean, that's where I'm at with it. The quiz tonight and the course tonight that you and me are going to do together, hopefully I've put a link to the actual course in the description. So if you click in the description now, you should be able to see a direct link to the actual Creator Academy course. So you can actually answer the questions along with me live and let me know what score you get as we go. There are quite a few lessons. Let's take a look at them. I'll take me off screen. This is what the course looks like. It's called Get Insights with YouTube Analytics. And we have how many lessons? On the left-hand side there, there's how is my channel doing? Who's watching my channel? Can we go bigger? Understanding your video reach on YouTube. How much money am I making? Common YouTube analytics questions and how engaged is my audience? So I thought that would be a really good one for us to do together tonight as number 7. But I've hit another problem with this. And it's put me back on screen. So the problem with tonight's quiz is that this course is so out of date. Let's dive into, let's try lesson 1 randomly. This is what the course looks like. And I'm sure all the tips and advice here are still valid. But if I show you some of the screen grabs that they share, let's dive into another lesson. These screen grabs are so out of date. And if you have been fiddling around in your YouTube Studio platform dashboard, you'll know that analytics do not look like this. That it's just really out of date. So that's my excuse for not having done the revision for tonight's course. So here's a bit of jeopardy for our quiz tonight. I've done 0 revision for this. I'm going to wing it from just what I've been doing for the last 2 years. This could go horribly wrong, and tonight could be the first night where I do not win or complete the course exam. We have to get 75% of the answers. Maybe if you're better at maths than me, you can work out 75% of 17 questions. If I get some questions wrong, I could have YouTube Creator Academy egg all over my face. So that should make things a little bit more interesting. This is what the course exam looks like. I'll give you a sneak peek of question 1. I've zoomed in a bit too much there. Let's zoom out a little bit. There, wow, that's framed itself nicely. Wow, we've got some chats. I wish I could punch it up on screen, but I'm using OBS. Let me show you what I'm using. So this is the setup tonight. I'm going to show you what's on my screen here. Let's go to, we get a little Bohemian Rhapsody effect there. This is OBS. And Again, at 4 o'clock this afternoon, this seemed like the best idea to run it through this because I've been struggling with StreamYard on my last live stream here on YouTube. Let's come back to here. So I can't put your comments to screen, so I'm going to literally just read them off my laptop over here. So let's put me up on screen now. Let's take a look. Hello, Mr. Drummer. Really good to see you. And Boozy Bakers, how's things going? Really enjoying your channel. And actually, Boozy Bakers, this is good. This is easier than commenting on the YouTube videos. I've worked out how you can make portrait videos and upload portrait videos directly to YouTube. If you have a look at Boozy Baker's channel, they've got some great makes of some fantastic cakes. So you might want to have a look at their channel after the quiz. And yeah, shooting in portrait, YouTube Shorts is a really big thing, and I'm going to have a video that's a complete walkthrough on how to upload a YouTube Short, which are these portrait 60-second or less videos that YouTube is promoting on the homepage on your mobile. George Games, you're back. My goodness, you were there for the last live stream, so really good to see you back. I think you were on the last live stream. Crafting with Gertie. These are all new channels I'm seeing. Really good to see you, Gertie. Wherever in the world you are tonight, I hope it feels like Friday night. I'm going to start the weekend here. Right. Oh yeah, Boozy Bakers. Yeah, I'll ping you a link to a really good video showing you how to make portrait videos in iMovie and upload them to YouTube, so they'll appear on YouTube as portrait, which means when someone's watching on the phone, it'll fill the screen, which might help. Not that the Boozy Bakers channel needs any help, but it might make things easier for you on your next video. So, shall we dive into the quiz? Let's put me back on screen with the questions. This could be, this is frankly terrifying because I'm really winging this. I have not revised at all for this one. The dog ate my homework and buried it in the yard. So let's start with question 1 of 17. As I said, the link to this quiz so you can play along on your own Creator Academy it's in the description now, so click on that and let's see who passes tonight. So question 1, Marcel really isn't a numbers person. She just likes to make great videos that people love. For this reason, she really hasn't spent too much time using YouTube Analytics. I know that feeling, Marcel. Recently, one of her friends told her that they had shared one of her videos with colleagues, and now Marcel wants to know how many times her videos have been shared. Which report should she review? The likes report, the traffic sources report, audience retention report, or shares report? Have a think and see which one you're going to go for. You could maybe say it in the chat. Say which one you're going to go for. We'll all cheat. I won't look at the chat. I'm going to go for shares reports. So let's click on shares reports, and then I'll hit next. Oh, they're not telling us the answers as we go. We're only going to find out at the end. So if your answers deviate from mine and you're watching the replay, why not leave a comment if your answers differ from mine on any questions, because I won't know which ones I get right or which ones I get wrong, and if we don't get more than 75% right, this whole thing could go really wrong. So question 2, you have a channel and are elated by the number of views and growing number of subscribers you are racking up. You take your first tentative steps into YouTube Analytics, check out your demographics reports and realize that your primary audience is 15 to 25-year-old females in Peru. How can this information help you? Let's go Chrome Solo. Here we go. You can now plan a visit to Peru and try to get into the minds of your fans. You can start to tailor your content to this audience because this could potentially increase watch time and entice new subscribers. You can keep doing what you've been doing because it's obviously working, no need to change anything. Or you should start a Tumblr page. Well, I think that's probably a sign this course is slightly old. Does Tumblr even work still? So which one would you go for? Now, I think this is tricky because I think it's either answer 2 or answer 3. Because, I mean, if you are getting those viewers, why, that's great. Surely you don't need to change a thing. But I think they're trying to push us towards start to tailor your content to this audience. So I'm going to go for question 2. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I've just had a sneak peek at the chats there. I'll go next. Great stuff. By the way, I haven't introduced myself. Shall I introduce myself? Hello, I'm Neil Mossey, and welcome to the Happy Hut. This is a live quiz. We're 2 questions in, but don't worry, if you've just joined us, you can just click on the description and click on the link there to this Creator Academy, YouTube Creator Academy course exam on insights with YouTube analytics. It sounds crushingly dull, but actually I think these questions are quite fun tonight. And anyway, I'm a development producer and I help high-achieving creators and performers just like you, high five, to get ideas out of your head, out into the world here on YouTube to make the world happier. There are some horrible channels on YouTube and I know that you are not going to be one of them. So I want to help you to make more videos along with me. I've been making videos for other companies for YouTube since the dawn of time. Shall I say? Yes, since 2008. So it's been a while. But this is the first time that I'm actually doing it for myself. After hundreds of videos for other companies, I'm actually doing this for myself and sharing my journey with you online. So I know exactly what you're going through. So I thought, well, we could all do this together. So this is what we're doing every Friday nights. I go through the Creator Academy course. The link is in the description. And we are now on question 3. How can YouTube analytics help you turn casual viewers into subscribers and potentially loyal fans? So how can YouTube analytics help you turn casual viewers into subscribers and potentially loyal fans? Use insights from data collected on views and audience retention from subscribers. Use your comments to determine what people like and dislike. Use your intuition to connect with new types of viewers. Or answer 4, use calls to action in every video reminding the viewer to subscribe. How can we use YouTube analytics? Now, I think, last week the questions were really hard, but I think maybe they're just warming us up with the early questions. Bear with us. Don't turn off if the questions are too easy, because they might get harder. I'm going to go with use insights from data collected on views and audience retention from subscribers. Oh my goodness, I've just seen in the chat, Luke Hyams. Hello. How bizarre. I was just thinking of when was Kate Modern? It was 2008. 13 years ago. Luke, it's really good to see you. And if you've just joined us or are just joining us, this is the YouTube Creator Academy course exam, and we're doing YouTube analytics. And I was saying earlier, the course is really out of date because things have changed a lot on YouTube Studio, and that's my excuse for not doing any revisions. So if we don't get 75%, this could be the one. This could be the course that I fail live on YouTube. Question 4. There's a link in the description if you want to play along. You are interested in learning who is watching your videos, specifically where they are from, are they male or female, and their typical age range. Which YouTube analytics reports would you review? Views location report, demographics report, age range report, or traffic sources report. Now, the trouble with doing this course live and this exam live is that I'm so busy concentrating on my on punching the right thing up that I don't actually take in the question. So I'm going to have a little read while you have a little think there. So we want to know where they're from. Are they male or female, and their typical age range? I will go for. I think it's the demographics report. So let's hit next. I'll try and get through the next few questions a bit more quicker. Sorry, and I've been rambling a bit. I'm just so excited to see you on a Friday night. Which reports can show you which words are being used in YouTube search to find your videos? You may want to add these words to your tags. Is it the Google Trends report, the YouTube Insights report, traffic sources report, or Google keyword report? I think this is out of date. I don't think it's called this anymore. But we'll stick with it. I won't blame my tools. Which report for which words are being used in YouTube search? See, excuse me, I'd go for traffic sources report and then click into YouTube search in there. I think because it says which words are being used in YouTube search, I think it'll be in the traffic sources report, but I think I'm going to get this one wrong because it doesn't work like this now. That's my excuse. Question 6. You know that mobile viewership is increasing rapidly and you aren't sure if your videos are really optimized for a mobile viewing experience. What report will show you if viewership on mobile devices is increasing? Is it the playback locations report, the external website report, mobile viewership reports, or devices reports? Yeah, this doesn't exist anymore. I'm going to go for mobile viewership report. Hit next. Question 7 of 17. Hang in there. I know you can do this. One of us has got to pass tonight, surely, statistically. How would you use the audience retention report to determine how much of your videos people watch? To determine if your audience is older or younger? To determine if more viewers are watching from a mobile device? Or to determine how many times viewers shared your video in the first 2 days? How would you use the audience retention report? Well, I know this one. I'm going to put me on the other side. I know this one. It is still called this. Hey, I should show you my audience retention, shouldn't I? Oh, I might do that. But let's answer this question first. I'm going to go for to determine how much of your videos people watch. So this is my studio dashboard. And this is what I'm getting at the moment. And should we go into community posts? Hey, it's last week's quiz. Is that last week's quiz? And click on analytics. And we'll go to audience retention. So that's under the audience tab. No, it's not. It's under engagements. There we go. Audience retention. So last week's quiz, the average view duration was 2 minutes. And the percentage view, 31%. Not my greatest. But look at this drop off. If I take me off screen here. Look at this drop off. What was going on there? I don't think. Eligibility requirement. 40 courses in one go this year. So basically, when I'm explaining the quiz, I get a massive drop off. That's great. Let's go back to the quiz. Misty invests a lot of time in creating the perfect video. She has started looking at her audience retention report and sees a flat horizontal line. How should this make Misty feel? Sad. People aren't engaging with her video. Sad, people aren't sharing her video. Happy, people are watching her video through to the end. And happy, people are commenting on her video. So Misty invests a lot of time in creating the perfect video. She started looking at her audience retention reports and sees a flat horizontal line. So this is on audience retention. Well, this wouldn't happen, would it? But I'd say happy, because it means people are watching through to the end, rather than that dip that you saw on my audience retention. So I'll go for happy. We've got a difference of a thanks, Luke. Yeah, I have always wanted to be a vision mixer. Let's cut to camera 2 there, and this is what I'm dealing with. I'm just cutting between them here, and I've got I've actually got the course quiz on this monitor over here. If I point to that there, so I'm having to look over there to answer the questions. Let's go back onto the question. So you are chatting with another creator at a recent event. They are looking at their audience retention reports and see a steep decline after the first 10 to 15 seconds. What might this mean? The video metadata was misleading, the video was too long, the video was too short, or the video had a great thumbnail. So they're looking at their audience retention report. That's watching how long people watch your videos for, and see a steep decline after the first 10 to 15 seconds. Yeah, much like the example I showed you there. What might this mean? I reckon it's the video's too long. So I'll go for that one. Question 10. We're over halfway. This is it. I'm going to rattle us through these ones now. We'll see if we've got a letter of completion this week. Question 10. Cards are a great way to encourage your viewers to take an action. How can you determine if your cards are effective? Check the views report, check the cards report, check the click-through report, or check the subscribers report. I don't know what the cards report is. I don't think that's a thing anymore. So I'm going to hit the cards report and hope that it's an easy question. Question 11. Where would you look to determine if your playlist strategy is effective? Where would you look to determine if your playlist strategy is effective? The views report, the playlist report, the engagement report, or the watch time report? Which one would you go for? I'm going to go for playlist reports. Question 12. Generally, subscribers generate more watch time on your videos. You are curious to see if the demographics of your subscribers differ than your overall audience. Where would you find this information? The subscribers report, the views report, the demographics report, or the watch time report? Now look, in mitigation, it is different now. This course is quite old, I think. So I'm going to show you my YouTube studio again. So we want to see how subscribers' views differs from your overall audience, and that has changed this week. And let's go to here, audience. So this is the current way things are being shown. We've got, wow, look, got average of 1.4 views per viewer. That's for last week's quiz. I wonder if I can show you another video. Let's go to another video over here. Which one should we try? Try an older one, because it'll have a lot more detail. Yeah, let's try my ZV1 firmware updates. That's thrilling. How to update your camera. And I'll click on audience. And then underneath, we've got watch time from subscribers and watch time from not subscribed. If you see more, it shows you a bit more detail there. So you can see this line here at the bottom is the subscribed, and that at the top is the not subscribed. And since I've niched my channel, that's been growing, the subscribe views. But there's a new thing now. It's in beta, and when it actually shows that graph, so you can see how the views differ. Actually, I wonder if it's on the. So I'll see if I can go to the overall channel analytics. I'll show you what that looks like. I'll go to audience here. Yeah, this is it. Let's take me off screen. So you can see this line at the top is new viewers, and this line at the bottom, the purple line, are subscribers for me. And you can see I've got a bit of a challenge here because my channel historically had loads of videos that are good for search. It means loads of new viewers come in, and I've not been serving my returning viewers, but that's been going up a lot lately since I removed all those videos that do well in search, and that purple line is growing somewhat. So that's how we can do it now. Let's go back to the course exam. We've only got 5 questions left. So this is why I wanted to show you that, because this doesn't really apply anymore. So I'm going to go for... See, I don't know if it'd be in the subscribers report or the watch time report. I'll put watch time. I will not feel bad if we don't pass this week, because this is slightly out of date. Question 13. Sometimes understanding which videos cause you to lose subscribers is just as important as the videos that cause you to gain subscribers. Where would you find videos that resulted in the most lost subscribers? The demographics report, the subscribers report, the video views report, or the audience retention report? I'm going to go for subscribers report. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I've just seen. Luke. I have got my very first top chat on the first week that I can't actually switch things to air. Let me try and... So I'm going to have to hold it up. I've got all this technology. And let's go to the other camera. Luke, you are the legend. Look at that. You are. That is my first ever super chat. Oh my goodness. Oh, we're gonna buy a pizza with that, and eat it on the next show. Luke, I am so touched by that. That is my very first super chat. I thought I would never ever get a super chat. So now I can make a video on what happens when that money comes through. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Whoa. that's quite Oh, Luke. Bless you. That's and I never say that phrase, but and that was the chair, by the way. That is something else. Okay. Well, I'm finally going to find out what a super chat does. So thank you. Oh, that's going to really throw the revenue reports next week. Right, 3 more questions. We can do this. We've got this in the bag. You have narrowed down your lost subscribers to a few videos. What can you do to help ascertain why viewers unsubscribed? Get out your crystal ball, read the video comments, ask your friends to watch the video, or make an educated guess. You've narrowed down your lost subscribers to a few videos. What can you do to help ascertain why they subscribe? Well, I'm going to rule out the crystal ball. I'm not sure YouTube analytics is going to help us with that. Read the video comments. Ask your friends to watch the video or make an educated... Oh, I'll go for read the video comments. Seems like the only sensible answer there. 15. You notice a big difference between the demographics of your overall viewers and your subscribers. Excuse me. I'm letting some air escape me from all the cheering from earlier. I'm going to have to mute the mic. Let's bring this over. That's better. I have a little cough. You notice a big difference between the demographics of your overall viewers and your subscribers. Who should you target your next video towards? Your overall viewership, your subscribers, your friends, or your mom? Now, usually, YouTube translates this into British English because we had one of the courses changed the word. I won't say it because I don't want to be demonetized, but it was a word for your backside that was changed to bum, but they've not changed mom to mum. So, who should you target your next video towards? You notice a big difference between the demographics of your overall viewers and your subscribers. But it doesn't say. It didn't say what the difference is. This is a weird question. Okay, if we fail this week, I'm gonna sleep easy tonight. Who should you target your next video? Well, your overall viewership, surely. That's what I would do. Okay, I'll go for subscribers. That's a wuss answer, but I'm going to go for subscribers. I don't think it's right. It might be correct, but it's not right. There we go. Penultimate question, question 16. You want a higher or lower impressions CTR? Do you want a higher or lower impressions CTR? That depends. Let's put me on the other side. Video or channel level CTR averages should be compared with other data. Higher is better because that means viewers watch the videos longer. Lower is better because that means there are a lot of impressions, and neither is best to have the same CTR for all videos. Do you want a higher or lower impressions CTR? Now, I know that CTR stands for click-through rate. So I want a higher impressions click-through rate because that means the impressions are the number of thumbnails that YouTube serves, and the more people who click through on those thumbnails is a higher impression CTR. So the answers are, that depends. Video or channel CTR averages should be compared with other data. Well, that's true. Higher is better because that means viewers watch the videos longer. I don't think that's true, because it's click-through rate. It's about how many people click on your thumbnails. Lower is better because that means there are lots of impressions. I'm not sure that's true. Neither. It's best to have the same CTR for all videos. I don't think that's true. I'm going to go for the first one. That depends. Okay, last question. We did it. Here we go. What could you look at if you see some of your videos have fewer impressions than you'd expect? What could you look at if you see some of your videos have fewer impressions than you'd expect? Make sure you're comparing performance of similar videos using the same time range, for instance, for the first 7 days after upload, as traffic sources and number of impressions will change after uploading. Check if the videos differ in style from the usual uploads and appeal to similar sized audiences. Check if your videos are aligned. It's not even spelt right. Check if your videos are aligned with our community guidelines, or all of the above. What could you look at if you see some of your videos have fewer impressions than you'd expect? Right, impressions is the thumbnail being offered. I might go for all of the above for this one. Yeah, I'm going to go for all of the above. The wusses way out. There we go. Submit. Now, if I hit submit, that's the chair. It's not nerves. If I hit submit, we're going to find out if we've passed this week's course. Do you think you've passed? Oh, let's have a look on here. Hey, OG Sad SSD. OG SSD. Sorry, it's a long way away and I haven't got my glasses on. You subscribed. Thank you. 609 subscribers. Ah, you're so close. You're so close to the 1K. Okay, I don't want to do it. Should we hit submit? Let's do it. Submit. Quiz complete. Is this it? Did we do it? Get my letter. Is it pass or fail? Yes, it's a pass. I was convinced, absolutely convinced, I would not pass this week. I'm not sure I got all of them right, though. How do you think you did? Did you differ from my answers? Say in the comments if you're watching the replay. It'd be great to hear from you. And that's it. So I don't know what to do next. Do I keep this going? Because if we keep this going, I don't know if you heard my little speech at the beginning, but I you know, some of these courses, they're really difficult to turn into quiz videos. Like this one, welcome to the YouTube Partners Program. It's just, you know, it's just 2 pages. There's no quiz there. And I don't really want to read out, you know, 2 pages. I don't think anyone's going to want to watch that. But some of them are also quite good. I've already recorded the community guidelines quiz, and it's just like question after question about really wrong things on YouTube. You know, all the things that are controversial, like, well, I can't even say the words. Things like weapons and hate speech. So, and it's just the whole quiz. It's just like 20 questions where I'm just saying all these words that would alert the algorithm to demonetize me. So I'm not sure whether or not to publish that. I might put that out next week. But if you see any courses on here that you especially want to do along with everyone else, leave me a comment and we'll do it. We'll do it next week. Hey, maybe we should do develop a beauty channel. That looks like a good one. Let's do that one. Anyway, thanks so much for joining me in the Happy Hut tonight. Let's whack up the other camera. Whoa. Did not think we would... microphone's over here, isn't it? I did not think we would get through that one. So thanks for joining me. And if you haven't hit subscribe, let's come back on this camera because we love you. If you haven't hit subscribe, obviously hit the big red blob underneath this video. And if you're watching the replay, here is what YouTube thinks you should be watching next. Thanks for watching, and thanks for watching the live stream. And my goodness, I nearly said the words that got me demonetized. Got a super chat. Thanks so much. Thanks, Luke. Good to see you sponsoring tonight's video. And we'll see you next weekend for the next YouTube Creator Academy course exam live that might be recorded. We'll see you next week.